Okay, you guys, so today I'm gonna be doing a get ready with me story time about how I got my hair ruined. And I just find it funny because like this happened to me just yesterday. And I felt like, I just told my personal friends about what happened to me. And I honestly feel like I should be content. So here I am. I hope this video is not like an exaggerating side of the story on my end. So if I offended anyone, please, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I'm just trying to tell my version of what happened because I honestly find it so funny. Okay, so everything started when my sister-in-law told me she was gonna get her hair done, and she was asking me opinions of how she would should do her hair and what type of color and all that jazz. Yeah, so when she came back, her hair looked really, really nice. She has like streaks of blonde and all of that. And her hair looked undamaged because I even touched it and everything and it was undamaged. Now, mind you, the first time I got my hair dyed, it was also waist length black. And when what they did was that they damaged it so bad that when I would touch it, like my hair would stretch so bad. It wouldn't even break. It would just stretch. So after that, I started looking for salons that were more on the aesthetic side. I wouldn't say high end because I'm poor. So I would go to like one of those aesthetic places and I would read the reviews and all that to just make sure they were gonna do my hair as close as possible as I wanted it. Now, mind you, these places are not aesthetic at all. And like, although I do like when they give you like the little massage or they bring you your coffee, and they treat you nice, I do go there to get my hair done. So, although this place wasn't aesthetic at all, and I mean, I already have like, obviously, the physical review of my sister's in law hair that it came out pretty well. So I was, I'm just gonna go in and get my hair done because that's the ultimate reason as to why I want to get my hair done. Just go to the salon, get your hair done, and that's it. And again, I am not saying that the lady had poor skills or anything like that. I am not saying that. All I'm saying is that I find it funny that it always happens to me. I'm not sure about you guys, but it always happens to me that every single time I go to a hair salon and I'm thinking, they're gonna get my hair so nice, so aesthetic, like on the videos. Like it just doesn't, like it just never has. It never happens like that. I normally have to go even to the guy that I normally go to. I have to go like maybe 2 3 times to get my hair done in order for it to like sort of look like what I want it to look. So I'm not blaming this lady for her not getting the hair done the way I wanted it to be. I'm just saying that I found so funny the situation that I am telling the storyline, which is why please don't hate me. Now, I don't know why, but whenever I go to salon, I tend to show the picture of what I want. And I want to make sure that the person that's looking at the picture is seeing the same thing that I'm looking. Because maybe I kind of see it like blondish, or maybe she sees it copper or reddish. Like we never know because I don't know what you're looking at. I'm not sure we're looking at the same picture or if we are looking at the same colors. So normally when I go and I stopped by yesterday to ask, how much is it gonna be? Are we looking at the same thing? Like, are we on the same page of what is it that I want? And yeah, apparently we were on the same page of what I sort of wanted. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I was confident that she was gonna get my hair done like the way I wanted it, the same color I wanted it, and everything. Now, before I went to the salon, I even did a little like story pool asking you guys to tell me what shade should I dye it. And I went with the popular opinion, which was the first one. So I'm gonna try to put the picture right here. That was the one that got more votes. So I was like, I'm gonna do that one. I was inclined to it as well because obviously I wouldn't have put it there if I wasn't. So I was excited to see the outcome, and I like short hair, so I told her off the bat that I just wanted to get my hair trimmed, which turned out really, really good, honestly. Because every time I go to salon, again, they chop one side like shorter than the other one, so she chopped it like perfectly straight, like at the first time. So to me, that was sign number one that everything was going to turn out well. There was nothing to be nervous about. There was no need for me to be panicking. There was no need for me to be like, in the defensive side whenever she was working with me. So I just let her do what she needed to do. Mind you, she was like a really, really nice lady. She chatted with me, like the clients around here. It's a Hispanic salon, you know? So people were like talking, you know? So I was like getting into, you know, talking to people, talking to the person that was there. Really nice environment, honestly. And I forgot to mention that my initial intentions when I went to her salon were to just go ask, you know, go ask if she could do what I wanted to and how much would the cost be. Again, because the job that she did for my sister-in-law, it was pretty cheap and she left it like really, really nice. Even the haircut was like really, really nice. So I went up to her and I was like, hey, how much is this going to cost? And like with the haircut. And she was like, well, it's going to be 160, maybe a little bit more, like if you want it with highlights. And I was like, okay, I mean, it sounds, you know, doable. Do you have time to do it, you know? Because I was honestly going to chicken out. If I wouldn't have done it yesterday, I don't think I would have done it. You know, I think I would have just gone to my regular salon and just paid like $600+ to get something done, you know? Which now it doesn't sound like such a bad idea. But I went and I got my hair done. So she started with by cutting my hair. Like I said, she cut it straight off the bat. There's no issues with that. So I was like happy about it. Because I could totally tell, like I have been doing bobs for years now. And I could totally tell, like, at the first time if it's going to be done right or not. Like, you know, when a stylist keeps cutting one side and the other one wrong, like, you already know something's going to be up, you know? So, no, she was doing it right the first time. And I was, like, you know, secure on her hands. So, honestly, I didn't saw her mixing the products. I didn't look what products she was using. But I have no complaints on the products she was using either. Because like my hair is undamaged. So she started like cutting my hair and then she went off by bleaching it, you know? And after the bleach, like I stayed there, you know, you have to wait your time to get it done. Mind you, I got there like at 5 and she ended around 9 o'clock. So it was quite the time. I mean, it went by fast because I was enjoying the cheese man, you know, because I was there to gossip for it. I was there for the whole tea. I didn't notice, you know? Which is why I'm telling you this is like the funniest story, because we were listening to the radio and then we were like commenting, you know, like those Hispanic radio like shows where they're like talking about the chismes of everybody and they tell you like, oh, dame tu comentario, what do you think you should have done, or what do you think, you know, you're just asking for people's input, and then people be calling in and telling you like their point of view and all that jazz, and then we will be commenting on the salon, you know. It was a fun moment, I'm telling you. I was so into the whole chisme, I totally forgot. So then she asks the lady that washes the hair that, you know, my hair is ready to get it washed and all of that. And then my hair up to this point looks fine. There was no issues with my hair up to that point. Then she told me, oh, I'm going to put the dorado on you. And dorado is like, you know, like something like golden, you know. And I was like, but this hair color is not golden. It's like more on the copper side. And I showed her the picture again just to make sure, you know, she didn't commit a mistake. Which now thinking back, I think I should have just let her do the dorado because it wouldn't have looked like it's looking now, you know. But anyways, me opening my big mouth like always. I showed her the picture and then she showed me the little book of toners, and like we decided on one. And I was happy with the color. I was honestly happy with the color. And here I am taking videos, you know, minding my own business, just wasting time because there were no more people to chat with. And she was busy with another client. So then it's time for her to like get my hair done, and she washed it and everything. And then as she's drying my hair, like my hair is dripping wet. I'm telling you, dripping wet. And at that point, that's to me like when the flags started popping up. Because she did not dry it or like, you know, try drying it a little bit before she starts like styling my hair. So as my hair is dripping wet, she gets the little roller comb and then starts like, you know, drying my hair, and she was burning my head off. I kept telling you, you know, it's hot, and she just kept at it, and she told me that she had to do it while it was really hot because otherwise my hair was gonna be all puffed up. And I was like, she was talking to me like she thought that I never do my hair, you know. And I just let her do her because, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I just let her do her, So she finally ended with the torture. Thank goodness. To me, it lasted forever to get my hair dried and styled. But again, mind you, she cat cut my hair in in a bob. She had cut my hair in a bob. And as you guys could see, the story that was the story that I posted. Like, people were messaging me how my hair came out to be, and I posted this story. That was me, like, going back home taking a shower because my face was full of little hairs because she had cut it, and I looked like a mushroom. I honestly did. I honestly looked like a mushroom. My hair, she kept tucking it in. I kept tucking it in like on a French type of style. And then when I ended, man, people were coming in there. And when she ended, I looked like a mushroom. People were just looking at me. On Stranger Things, this Will, how like his haircut is just like bad. I felt like him. I totally felt like him. I was like, I don't know. And I lost my little rubber thingy and I couldn't tie my hair back because honestly, I didn't want to go home like that. I couldn't find the liner I was looking for, so I just went for this one. So, again, when she was telling me, when she was drying my hair, I saw already the color, how it was, and I honestly wasn't happy with it. I wasn't happy with it, but, I couldn't complain because it was late already. She thought it looked awesome, and she kept telling me, it looks dark right now, but once you wash it and time passes by, it's gonna look good. Just let time pass and just wash it so that the color of the dye just reduces and everything. And I was honestly not happy, but I didn't let it show because, she was a nice lady with me all throughout the whole process. And I felt like I was going to be extremely rude if I showed an unhappy face. But when she finished doing my hair and I looked like a mushroom, I said thanks. I paid her and I gave her a tip because, she deserved it. It was a good service. I can't complain about the service. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the outcome. Doesn't mean that she did bad service. It was not a bad service, honestly. So when I came home, I was kind of like in between moods, so I wasn't really sure if I liked it or not. And honestly, I think the one that got all the heat of the outcome was my husband, because when I came home, he was like, "What happened to you?" And I was like, and he looked at me like he didn't know if he wanted to laugh or he wasn't sure what was going on, because my hair looked like a mushroom. I came back home looking like a mushroom. And he was like, "Was this, I don't know, planned, or what happened to you?" And I got mad at him. I honestly did get mad at him. And I took it out on his poor little soul. Please, guys, if you're going to ask something, it doesn't matter how friendly you are, because me and my husband are like really friendly to each other. Like, we are, like, we like to play like heavy and everything. But yesterday I was like in a really bad mood, and he didn't tell me in the proper words, the proper tone. I don't know, everything was wrong for him yesterday, the way he picked out everything. So then like, I just took it out on him. And then he told me, I wasn't talking about the hair color. I was talking more about your hairstyle, like what happened to you. I didn't even notice you had dye your hair. And I was like, bro. But anyways, yeah. So the funny thing is that, because people were texting me like, "How did your hair came out and everything?" I posted that picture because that's how I felt at that moment. Now I'm gonna do the reveal, and this is probably gonna be a 2-part video. So I'm sorry, and I thank you if you stick here for so long. I'm not sure how long this is gonna be, honestly, but here goes. Now, before I take my little thingy off, I know that you guys have stuck so far to see this reveal. You just want to see it already, okay? I get it. Hold your horses. I did my makeup right now, not because I was like planning on doing my makeup or like a storyline, but because I'm on my way to see my sister-in-law to give her the big reveal. Because yesterday when I texted her, I was like, I didn't like it. Like, I'm like 100% not liking this. So I was like, maybe if I do my makeup, my hair is gonna look better. I guess it's gonna look, because when you don't do your makeup and you feel like, like this is not for you, everything looks great, So I did my makeup to get into the high spirits, hoping that once I untie my hair, it's gonna look good. So I know it's not gonna happen, but still, I don't know what this is gonna do. But anyways, So yeah, that's why I did my makeup and I decided to do this storyline. So here goes. This is my hair. Now it got a little bit more flatter because the way she did it was like this, like all the way over here, and I legit look like a mushroom. Now this is my hair. This is the dye that she put. She did like some sort of highlights. Now looking right now at it, I'm not mad at it. I don't like 100% hate it, but I honestly don't love it. And the reason why I don't love it, it was because the whole point of me dyeing it this color, or the color that I wanted, was for it to make my face look more brighter. Now I know hair doesn't do like magically make one look prettier, you know, but it does help the aesthetic of the whole thing. So yeah, this is the hair. This is how it looks, like the little highlights and everything. The placement is not bad and everything. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, this is not what I asked for. This is not what I wanted. And when I saw it, I was mad at it. So I thought it was just so hilarious that I posted the pictures and the messages I was getting. Man, the messages. I should do another story. I just think it's gonna like this too much. It's already too much. Yeah. So again, this is this story time of how I got my hair ruined. I mean, it's not ruined, it's still fixable. I should be thankful that I still have hair on my head, and you guys know that's true. So I thank you guys for just staying and watching these parts. I don't know how long this is gonna be, but thank you. And I hope to see you guys on another more interesting story time. Goodbye.